It's 9 o'clock and we are here, or I'm here, waiting for my bride. But this is Dr. Willie Jolley, and I want to say almost Happy New Year to you. Tomorrow is the start of a new year, and I hope you're ready to make 2020 an incredible year. We are so grateful that we've got an opportunity to come to you one more time in this decade before we jump to a brand new decade. And so, as I wait for Dee, I want to share with you what we've been working on. We're working on how do we make the next decade the transformational decade. I've been sharing with my team as we prepare for our goal setting seminar this weekend that we're doing here in Washington, D.C., and people are coming from all over the country to be a part of that, and a lot of them are couples. So we're very excited that many couples said we're going to take advantage of this time that they could have me and Dee in a goal-setting seminar. But I've been telling people that we are not just having a new year, we're having a new decade. And how do you think about your life and how it impacts your future? I told my staff, but I've been telling people, there's that beautiful bride, that the indigent, they think day to day. They got a sign on the corner saying, got some extra change, I need to get a meal for the day, and hopefully I can get in the shelter tonight. The poor tend to think month to month. They're looking for the monthly check or the monthly allowance or monthly staple to get them through that month. The middle class think year to year. Am I going to get a raise this year? And I'm going to do better this year than I did last year. The rich think decade to decade. How did I do the last 10 years? And then the uber wealthy, $100 million and above, think generation to generation to generation. So we're not just focusing on, as we lead 2019 to 2020, we and our team, as we prepare for our goal-setting seminar, we're not just thinking about preparing people to get a new year, but preparing them to prepare for a new decade. So that by the end of...
I'm preparing for a new decade.
Yeah, you are. You're cute too.
Thank you.
We want to let people know, join us. We're going to be doing, many people around the country have been emailing and saying, I want to come to the goal setting seminar, but I can't come from, California. One lady was from...
was it Arizona?
Arizona. They said, I want to be a part of it. So we're going to do an online version after this first one. But we knew there was something special about having people in our space, in our environment, with us having hands-on, face-to-face, so we can have private conversations. So if you still want to come, you go to williejolly.com/win.
W-I-N.
W-I-N. You can still register. There's still some availability. Okay, my bride.
We're doing an online one.
Sooner or later. I don't know when. We don't know yet today. We'll let you know.
Okay.
All right. That said, as we talk about the goal setting, that's what we want to kind of focus on tonight as we talk to people. Many people know me, if they've seen me on television around the beginning of the year, have heard me say, don't do resolutions. Resolutions are a waste of time. What was the statistic? About 8% of people hold their resolution more than 30%.
8% of people achieve their resolutions, which means you have 92% of people that they make resolutions January 1, and by February, it's all done.
Done. They've forgotten.
It's over. They've
done.
forgotten it.
So what we see is, here's what we see. Beginning of January, here's what we know already. People are going to make resolutions. The gyms are going to be full. Every gym is
We're going to get there early.
We're going to be packed out. We go to the gym. We are gym rats. My wife is a real gym rat. But we know that we got to get there early for our spin classes or whatever when we're in town.
Yoga.
And yoga for her. You got to get there early because everybody who never goes is going to come. But we also know Give them about 3 weeks and they fall off.
Really, by March, it'll be all over.
Yeah, it'll be done.
We'll be back to all the regulars.
Yeah, the regulars, only the regulars.
So what'll make the difference?
So first thing we know is that people make resolutions, that the gyms will be full, and that the sale of diet products go up exponentially the first 3 weeks of the month of January. Because people say, my resolution this year is to lose weight. You hear that all the time. My resolution this year is to be happy. My resolution this year is to live my best life. We were talking to our assistant Cheryl today, and she said that's what she used to do, make a resolution. She said, I have never set goals until I started hanging around with y'all. And now I'm almost getting my degree. I'm having financial security.
But she did admit it's hard work.
It's hard work. So let's talk about a couple things that we want to share with you as couples to help you grow. This is something that we really enjoyed learning about and talking about, is when it comes to a new year, a new decade, what are some of the things
that's really special.
That is
a new decade.
Yeah, new decade.
Don't.
Oh, by the way, we haven't welcomed people who might be first timers who might just be joining us. We are Dr. Willie, Jolley.
I'm Dee.
Dee who?
Taylor Jolley.
We're the authors of the book Make Love, Make Money, Make It Last, 10 Secrets to Shape a Great Marriage. And we're very grateful for this book. Second printing now. We're in the second printing because people are buying the book, and we're grateful. So we want to encourage you to do some goal setting with your spouse together, both now and in the next day.
Can I interject here?
You may.
Thank you so much. Before you can do goal setting with your spouse, you have to know where you are.
Okay. Go ahead.
And so one of the things that we're actually working on now as individuals and with our assistant is refining what are our goals for the year as well as for the decade.
Your personal goals.
Personal goals. Because I cannot clearly identify what I want to do with you. What are our couple's goals if I don't really know, I'm not clear as to what I want to do the next decade.
Okay.
Where do I want to be at the end of 2029? Saying that, where do I want to be at?
Okay, so that's it.
December 31, 2029. Think about that for a moment.
Yeah, that's what I presented to the team today. So here are a couple things. How can we, and you with your significant other, how can we
as a couple,
be a better team in the next year? What are some of the goals that we can set as being a better team for the next year? What is the scariest thing and the hardest thing about setting a new goal for you? And then asking her,
afraid that maybe I can't achieve it.
There you go. And how can I support you in that? So that's something we can talk about. So today I had to help her take her through some exercises to get her vision to expand about her personal possibilities. And I think that's one of the things we want you to do with your significant other. Encourage them. Very important. I want you to encourage your spouse to dream big, think big. And when I say encourage,
he's outrageous.
And I'm outrageous.
He really is outrageous.
But I want you to think big, and I want you to encourage your spouse, even
because
if
I don't know how I'm going to get there.
Yeah, see, she's oh, I have to.
I'm a realist.
You know what?
I'm a realist. I don't see some of the things that I think I want to do. It's like I don't see the plan for how to get there.
The guys who were trying to figure out how to fly said, "We're realists. We don't have wings." But two Wright brothers set goals, and they said, "We're going to create a flying machine." They tell the story of two Wright brothers. Orville and Wilbur Wright walked into a bank and said, "I want to get a loan because we got a new invention." Well, they knew them all over the town as the bicycle makers. They said, "Well, what kind of new bicycle are you going to make?" "Oh, we're not making a bicycle." "What are you making?" "We're making a flying machine." Guards! In other words, she's a realist. I am a dreamer. And so dreamers, that's what I want you to do. And then you can
So
take.
I have to learn how to dream.
There you go.
How to dream bigger.
There you go. That's why she has.
But it's
expanded.
unnerving.
I know it is. But I
And
sleep
it's uncomfortable.
and I sleep well like a baby every night. Here's the scary thing about setting new goals, and how can I support you?
And I don't necessarily sleep well like a baby.
I know you don't, but I try and support you. That's why I keep saying we're going to get there. We got the big goals, the big dreams. Now, what financial goals should you two?
Should the couple have?
We set for 2020. What are our financial goals?
But you can't have a financial goal as a couple.
Yes, you can.
If you don't have individual
No, that's not
goals.
true, Dee. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. You're making these presuppositions that it's not the case. That you've got to have a separate goal than me. That's not the case. I want to support you in your goal.
I want to share in the development of the couple's goal.
That's fine, but we can have a couple's goal. That does not have any bearing on the fact that you might say, well, I'm gonna create a new little widget over here, and I'm gonna sell it, but it is a couple's goal. What's our financial goal? It doesn't have to be that it depending on you making one, I make. What is that? Now, if we go back to our book. Our finances. There are three options. There's a one bucket, the 2 buckets, 3 buckets.
Yes.
Okay, so if you try and put it all into one and say this is the only way to do it, that's not going to be well, because everybody doesn't work like that. Okay, you get what I'm saying? All right, let's keep going. Yeah, okay. Because
You see,
I got more stuff to share with them.
differently.
I got 7 goals for you to
Okay.
help you that we take from my book, and I want to make sure we get to them. What physical goals shall we set for the year? What physical goals? So health goals, okay? What kind of health goals are you setting for yourself? Now, that could be a team effort.
physical goal is not the same thing as a health.
Well,
Physical might be the activity, the gym, the walking, the running. The health goal may be to lower your blood pressure.
Okay. All right, that's good. So we got financial goal, we got a physical goal, what kind of activity you're going to do, maybe start riding bike, get a bicycle made for 2, and y'all make a commitment that you're going to ride it, or how often you're going to go to the gym, and are you going to be partners with each other. We were with Eddie Johnson the other night. He showed a exercise to help your abs that it takes 2 people to do it. Where
You sit on the floor, you lock ankles.
Yep.
And you sit up
You
together.
do sit-ups together. And he said it creates great abdomen strength and obliques strength. Okay, and then what should we plan for our anniversary this year? What can we do special? Think about it. Our anniversary is in June, so we can start thinking about it, because this will be our 35th. Haven't had an argument in over 33 years. That's a big deal. A guy, Mr. C at WHUR the other day said to me, I still am amazed. Every time I think of you, I tell people they have a book out. You got to go get the book. They haven't had an argument in over 33 years. He said, sometimes I can't get through the day without an argument. So he said, I really appreciate that. It encourages me that it's possible. So we're going to be celebrating 35 years. What are we going to do different this year? We got to set a goal.
I don't know.
We don't know. We got to talk about it. See, that's one of the things we should talk about. What are we going to plan for our anniversary this year? How can we make sure it's special? And here's the one.
Every anniversary is special.
Everyone is special.
Whether we
But there's certain ones that are,
plan
the
something
20th we had a
exceptional.
big dinner. We had a big.
We had a big party.
It was a big party. We brought people in from around. We paid for them to come in, and we supplied the food, the band, the dancing, the place, because we wanted to celebrate 20 years. Because some said it wouldn't last. They said that Willie Jolley. Oh God, no! That guy.
They were surprised.
They were shocked. Okay, so we had 20, then 25th, then 30th. Now we're going to 35. So, what are you planning for your anniversary? What are you going to do to make it special? Even if it's one of 22 or 23, make everyone special, like Dee said. When you look back, here's another. When you look back 10 years from now, what is something you want to make sure you can say that we as a couple have done? 10 years ago, one of our goals was to take a cruise. Remember? Over the last 10 years, we've had a great cruise.
We did.
Yeah. So that was one of our goals. Check. One of our goals was to be at be at New York in Madison, in Times Square.
Times Square.
For New
see
Year's
the ball
Eve.
drop.
Check. Okay, we've done
We
that.
didn't actually see the ball because we were maybe like 50 blocks away. but
Well, we weren't that far. But,
oh my God! Seemed like we were 50 blocks away,
but we check. So what are
in the
some,
freezing cold.
what are some of the things you want to be able to check off 10 years from now? That something you can say we've done that. So set some goals. Maybe you want to go to Egypt. Maybe you want to go to Paris.
They need to talk
Have
about
we've
travel.
We've been to Paris in the last 10 years.
We have. We've been to Paris a couple of times.
Yeah, and the last 10 years we went and had a phenomenal time. Phenomenal. So
you need to talk about, well, do you want to travel? Maybe some couples don't want to.
maybe whatever it is. I'm not telling them what to do. I'm just giving them some things we did check, okay? Maybe they want to renovate their home like we did.
We did.
Okay? We renovated our home. Our home did
That
not.
was 11 years ago.
Yeah, but I didn't look like this when we bought this house. You know, it wasn't. There's a part over here that you can't see.
And that's something we definitely planned together.
Check. Okay. We set a goal last year to get a new bed, didn't we?
It took about more than a year to get the bed.
Well, no, we had to find the one we liked. But
You
we set
have
the
the
goal.
back problem, so we agreed, and then it took you all that time to
To
find one
find
that
a
would work for your back.
That's right, because I have a herniated disc
Yeah.
in L5.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do surgery. So anyway, those are some of the goals. Now let's go to some of the things I wanted to share with you about our goals or our points of interest from Willie and Dee Jolley, which are seven points, 7 goals we recommend. Here we go. 7 goals, and all of these can be found in our book. In one of the
One is
chapters.
very common. You hear us talk about all the time. You want to start at
Yeah, let's start there. Well, number 1 is
weekly date night.
you set a goal to make sure you have a weekly date night. Not just happen upon it. You set a goal. It's in your calendar, in your schedule. Okay, we scheduled for Thursday night at 9 o'clock. We have a date. Okay, every week we have a date. Every week. Now we're busy.
Whether you have money or not.
No money.
So
or
money
not.
is not required.
That's right. So set a
But
goal.
just plan time together so you can talk about how was your day.
When you have the goal, the weekly date night, you can't talk about 2 things: the kids and the bills. Because when you were dating, you had neither. Probably not, but you weren't focused on the kids or the bills if you had children. And so you were talking about each other, your dreams, your goals, what's going on in your life. But kids can suck up all the air in a relationship, in a room. They can take all the air. So you've got to focus sometime on the 2 of you. Because one day them kids are going to grow up. And they're going to go on about their life. They're going to go to college or get married or work or travel. You won't know each other. So weekly date night, starting now. Set a goal. Number 2.
Number 2, I think, should be
You didn't look. You're not looking at my 7. You got a whole different set. You got to look at my 7 because we.
Let's see if your 7 looks like my 7.
All right. Number 2, hold hands when you walk around. Make a point to hold hands. An older couple told us when we got married. We said, "What's the secret to a long and happy marriage?" They said, "Hold hands." Hold hands, because when you hold hands, you're not just holding hands, you're holding hearts.
So weekly date night, hold hands. I want to tell you, I think number 3 should be planned sex.
Well, we're gonna get there. I'm gonna get there.
I want to change the order. All right, so you have a weekly date night. I mean, you're focused on, okay, we're going to plan time to be together. I'm going to look forward to it. Holding hands is important.
I put number 3 as
But
good.
then I think that logically
No.
stands to reason that sex should be next.
No, next thing
Why?
is you set a goal, a time weekly to get in bed at the same time. Yeah.
Then that leads to sex.
There you go. All right. So it
But
starts.
y'all don't see sex on your list. Oh, that's the next one.
I see.
All right, okay.
Woo! Now, one of the ones I had that I actually took off was perfect for what she just said. Set a goal that you're going to take turns who is the aggressor and who seduces who. Come on now.
I think after a while, it just becomes a natural thing of who's you just chase each other.
Well, that's good. But some people are so uptight that he got already started. He got always started. He has to initiate it. And let me tell you, ladies, one of the great parts of our marriage is she starts it a lot of times. She's the aggressor a lot of times.
That's because he's such a character.
Well, whatever, but she chases me sometimes. Okay, so set up weekly to go to bed at the same time because people have different schedules. I have some.
Now, how did we didn't always do that.
That's
we
right.
had to work towards that.
That we set a goal because I was a nightclub singer.
He was a nightclub singer.
So we had a time. It doesn't have to be every night, but set a time. Mm-hmm. Now, once you set that time, this is our time to get in bed, cuddle on bedtime. Then also set a goal for planned sex. Put it in a plan. Set a goal.
Now, why do you need to plan sex?
Because we know.
Explain that.
Yeah, we know you're tired. We know you're worn out. But when you set the goal and you think about the goal, it will revive you. Because you know that.
Get excited.
You get excited.
In anticipation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anticipation.
Anticipation.
That's like the ketchup. Isn't that a commercial?
Should bring out the bottle of ketchup.
Let's not go there. Okay, let's go back.
Find a project or event to work on together. Might be a project that we just did a soap and socks project that we did
for our nonprofit. So that we're giving soap and socks
to the homeless shelter.
Central Union Mission. Now, why? Because one of the most requested items for homeless people is socks.
Yes.
Having warm feet.
Yes.
So instead of just, all right, let's come over and let's just socialize and drink, come and let's bring something.
Drink what? Because that, I'm a minister.
He's a teetotaler.
I'm a teetotaler. So when they come over, we had apple cider, sparkling apple cider, and desserts. Desserts and soft drinks and so forth. So, but we invited friends over and said, come, fellowship, holiday. Oh, bring some socks and some soaps. Individual soaps, so we can give them to the Central Union Mission as our way of having a project together. What's your project? Set a goal.
Do something different together that can help somebody else.
Amen. Well, we can help somebody. Oh, you can do something together to help you. I mean, it might be building a new part of your house, or learning a new language together, or learning some new skill together, piano or Spanish, whatever, I don't care. But doing something together. And we recommend doing something to help others as well. Number 6, make a commitment to hug or kiss every day. Maybe after work, when you see each other, but every day when you come in, give them a hug.
And why is that?
Because you're reconnecting. So after work, if you're working out, you come in, you don't just say, hey, what's going on? You give them a hug, a kiss. You might do it in the morning. I don't know what we're...
You know, I was reading this article that talked about the fact that the relationship, that the relationship is ending when couples stop being close and cuddling and holding hands. So it's you don't want to be close.
Right.
And you don't want to cuddle. You don't want to hold hands. That's one of the telltale signs that the relationship is starting to wane.
Yes. And let the greatness of each one of you come out and encourage it. I have to tell my wife that she's brilliant. She has a new company, by the way, a new project called Back Office Boss. What's the website? What's the website for Back Office Boss? Is there one yet?
There's not one yet. I think it's backofficeboss.com.
All right, but anyway, she is helping small businesses learn how to operate the back office where people get in trouble, taxes or administrative issues.
I'm responding to questions that I get about how do I keep the business running with all the travel and everything that we do. What are some of the fundamentals from the kinds of agreements to the questionnaires,
to contracts, to all the above.
Yeah.
So I encourage her on that. And I say you should be doing that. So if you were here, you would have seen she had a big old wall of where she was going to go and what she was going to do. And I'm encouraging that. And I want you to encourage your significant other on their dreams and goals and some of the things they've been wanting to do and help them. Okay, so let's see. Next, last one. Number 7. Say I love you daily. Each and every day. Make a goal.
Even when you don't feel like it?
Even when you don't feel like it.
Even when you've gotten on my last nerve?
Even when I've gotten on your last nerve. Say it. Let me tell you why you say it, because it has 2 impacts. One, when I say I love her, whether I feel it at that moment or not, when I say it every day, I hear myself saying it. Faith cometh by hearing. And I say, oh, I do love her though. You know, she's OCD. Oh my God. Everything got to be in a certain place. Every little piece of paper got
A sense of humor definitely helps when you're around somebody like that.
Lord have mercy.
There's stuff everywhere.
Every little thing. Sometimes move stuff just to see, anyway. But even with that, I say I love you every day. And when I miss an afternoon, I said, did I tell you today? She said, no. I said, I love you today. Do it every day. Set a goal to do that. It will strengthen your marriage. I promise you. It will strengthen. So here we go again. 7 tips. All of them are taken right out of the book. A weekly date night. Hold hands when you walk around. Not just holding hands, you're holding hearts. Set a time weekly to get in bed at the same time so you can cuddle and have conversations. Set sex goals. Because y'all busy, y'all tired, you're worn out, you got stuff on your mind. But put it in there like you put anything else important in there in your schedule. Find a project or an event to work on together.
Could be a nonprofit something.
It could be a
way of
nonprofit.
giving back,
Yes. And make a commitment to hug or kiss every day. Maybe after work when you see each other, but every day you see each other. Give each other a kiss or a hug.
It helps to reinforce the commitment to the relationship.
And say, I love you daily. I love you.
I love you.
I love you. I love you. I love you. You turn me on. I tell her that all day long.
You're saying that
I do.
in preparation for later on.
Come on, somebody.
That's an ulterior motive.
I said it this morning, though, didn't I?
You did.
See, I start working on it in the morning. Brothers, start working on it in the morning. Be sweet, be kind, be tender, be loving, be secure.
And it works.
And it works. It works, brothers. Don't wait till the evening to be trying to get hooked up. You work on it in the morning. Look, everybody go get this. It's a great way to start your new year. Somebody bought the audio version online, just the digital version. So now you get the book. You can get, I recommend 2 copies, one for each one of you. Read it together. One lady stopped us the other day and said, we were at a cotillion the other night, a Black and Bling, the AKA's cotillion, and we were invited. And a lady came to our table and said, hey, we love that book. And then we were at church, and people came up to us and said, you the book, we got the book. Wow.
You're the people, and my hair color was different.
Yeah. We got the audio version. I think it's 7 discs. Get the audio version. Play it in the car. We got the live seminar, and we got the workbook. Hey, if you got, and you might have some things else you want from us. You know, we're working on helping you. So go to jollymarriage.com. Get all of these products. All of them, jollymarriage.com.
Get it for somebody you can.
And get it for somebody else, just to bless them in this new year. And then if you're overseas, some of you are watching from Australia, New Zealand, China, Japan, South Africa, our friends in Ghana, you can get the whole package in a digital format and just download it and get access to all the above right from jollymarriage.com. So, what do you want to say?
2020.
Okay, so again, if you want to be part of our goal-setting seminar, bring your spouse and be with us here in Washington, D.C. We've got a few spots left. It's this Saturday, the 4th of January, March 4th, with a powerful program to make this the best year ever with your spouse and get better and make more money and have more fun. Join us. Go to williejolly.com/win. We want y'all to win. williejolly.com/win. Go to jollymarriage.com to get all the marriage stuff and make this a great new year. God bless you.
A great decade.
A great
That's what
decade.
we're
We
working
want you to
on.
have a great new year, a great decade, and we want you to start working on it now. Remember, your best is yet to come. This is Dr. Willie Jolley and my
This is
beautiful
Dee.
bride, Dee Jolley.
Jolley out.
Jolley out.